Thanks, Susanna. Madison Reedy's joined us in the studio for business news. Forestlands. Okay, so shareholders are getting some money back from this. Remind us who these people are.
Forestlands is a group of 18 companies. Now, these are investment holding companies that were set up over a number of years, and about 4,500 mum and dad investors bought into this forestry investment scheme. But then in 2016, the director of all of these companies sold all of the forestry assets, allegedly unbeknown to these shareholders. Now, he gained $23.5 million from that sale in 2016, but shareholders were owed $16 million from the net proceeds of that sale, and they never saw a cent. So they complained to the regulator, the Financial Markets Authority, who then later intervened and froze the sale proceeds, froze the funds, and then they liquidated all of the companies in the courts last year. Now, the liquidators are finally distributing some of those sale proceeds to the shareholders. That started as soon as yesterday, and that's going to continue through to the 16th of April. But only 2,700 of the shareholders are going to receive payouts in this first tranche of distributions, and they're definitely not going to get all of their money back either. The average payout here is about 47 cents to every dollar that they're owed. However, liquidators in their second liquidators reports revealed today that they have reached a settlement with the former director, Rowan Kearns. Now, previous reports say that he owed $1.75 million across the group of companies, either directly or through parties related to him. But the liquidators say that they did prepare legal action to pursue and recoup that money from him. He then denied liability and threatened to file a counterclaim. So to keep things out of the courts and to keep costs down in time on this one short, given that shareholders have been waiting up to almost 3 years for payouts now, they reached a settlement with him. Now, the terms of the settlement with this director are extremely confidential. I did push the liquidator from Koromantha as hard as I could today. He gave me absolutely nothing. I even tried to ask him in a roundabout way if the $15.6 million that is sitting in the bank accounts of the companies at the moment, whether or not this settlement would at least top up the shareholders' amounts to that $16 million to assure that they don't suffer a loss. He did not fall for that one and didn't give me an answer there. But we will find out the costs that the director is paying eventually. It will be revealed in the receivables, in the receipts on the future liquidators' reports. I also spoke to today one of the shareholders of Forestlands. His name is Wayne Drugmuller. He's based in Wellington. Now, he invested $26,000 into Forestlands over about 20 years ago, actually, over a number of years. Now, he did that while he was still working as an auditor, in fact, to finance the care of his autistic son. His son is now 20 and he's about to finally receive some of that money back, although he only expects to see about $11,000 of it, which isn't even half of what he initially invested.
God, that's rough, isn't it? Okay, Sky City, they've sold a car park. What's going on there?
Well, they've sold the licence to operate it for a lot of money, for a large substantial sum. So they've sold what they call a car park concession. Now, they've sold that to an investment firm based all around the world called Macquarie Principal Finance for $220 million. So Sky City is still going to keep the car park. This is the massive car park under their Sky Tower building and all of their kind of gambling and yeah, exactly.
In central Auckland, basically.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's huge. And it's obviously in a prime location, actually just down the road from us, Lisa. So they are not going to service the car park anymore. Macquarie will do that for them. And Sky City reckons that this will actually result in a better service for their customers. They're also going to use this money to pay down a bit of debt and also carry out a 5% share buyback, so they say.
Interesting. And what else on the markets that we need to know about in our dollar, of course?
The NZX Top 50 index fell 0.5% tonight, so that's a drop of 47 points. First drop we've seen in a while, actually. So it closed at 9,893. The New Zealand dollar is buying at 67.9 US cents, 95.3 to the Australian and 51.5 British pence.
Thanks, Madison. Madison Reedy with business.